Hello, wonderful IB students. This is your video for all things extended essay. You love extended essay. So the first thing we're going to tackle is how to find a really good research question or vetting your research question. First thing you have to do is you have to figure out sort of kind of what you want to write about. Read the EE guidebook for your subject area. Do not scan it. Read it, mull, and ponder. Highlight. It's very specific and gives lots of great examples. When you think that's the subject and it aligns with a question you have in mind, begin a preliminary Google search. A couple things you want to ask yourself. Is there enough scholarly and academic information on this topic? When you come across promising articles, make sure you save them. Then actually look at the information or the article. Do you notice a trend or certain buzzwords that keep coming up? These will help you fine-tune your research question. EEs have to be very specific. It's only 4,000 words, about maybe 12 to 15 pages, not really that long. Okay, so you have to narrow your focus. Keep narrowing your focus like a funnel. Each time you narrow, look for relevant information. It does you no good to have a narrowly focused specific research question if you cannot find academic scholarly evidence and research information. A horrible research question leads to a horrible thesis, which, you got it, leads to a horrible paper. But the good thing is you can keep doing this narrowing down and fine-tuning really, frankly, while you're watching TV. It's not that difficult. You're Google searching, you're scanning articles, you're looking at the buzzwords. If you want to do it faster, don't get sidetracked. It just simply requires scanning the article and looking out for trend words or key words that you're going to say, oh, I could narrow it this way. Once you have your research question written, check it with your supervisor. A good one knows their stuff and their subject matter, and they will tell you if it is doable, if it's IB worthy, if it's too broad or too narrow. Revise as needed. Remember, you need to make sure there is still enough scholarly and academic research available. That's why you do the preliminary research. And this just isn't for extended essays. This is for any essay you are ever going to do in college, for your master's, or for your doctoral thesis. Go back and revisit the extended essay subject guide. Put it under your pillow, sleep on it, bond with it, tattoo it on your arm. Actually, when you reread it again with a clear idea of what your research question is, the guide, the subject matter guide, will make a heck of a lot more sense, okay? Then what do? You guessed it. You do more research, more than you think you need. Save the URLs. Don't bookmark them. You know there's a million bookmarks on your computer already, and you probably need to clear your cache or cache. I'm not sure. Beware of non-scholarly sites and source material. BillyBob'sBlog.com isn't going to work. It's not academic. It's not scholarly. Unless, of course, it's Billy Bob PhD on that particular topic. Good sites are edus, .govs, and .orgs. Those are all good. Your supervisor will be able to suggest some good sites. So this is where you can ask your supervisor a question. You can also use scholar.google.com. That's the scholar version of Google. What you're looking for is primary sources. A primary source is where the information originated. This is gold. You know, I do a lot of research for my side job. I once hunted down on the internet, it took me months, but you don't have months, a 1800 diary of a particular person that I needed for a particular piece in what I was working for. I had to type in the correct keywords. I was pretty proud of myself when I found it. Here's a little Flores tip. As you know, I do a ton of research for my side jam. What I do is I keep a Word document with all of those links. And sometimes you can't tell in the link what it's about, so make sure you put a little about section or a quick note and then the link. That way you will always keep the link and it's not in your bookmarks. How to research like a boss. Read the articles. Oh. Highlight the information. That may mean cutting and pasting to a Word document and or printing the article. Also include the URL and the source. The more you are organized while you are doing this, the more you're going to save time down the road. Here's a little hack. Use Wiki as a springboard for articles. Scroll down to the bottom. Do you see? There's sources, further reading, and external links. That's your diving board. Those are articles, a lot of them primary sources or pretty close to primary sources that you yourself can use. Also within the body of the wiki article, there are those little blue links. And if those are primary sources, those will work as well. It really is just kind of jumping from here to there to here to there to go further down and tease out the information and relevant articles that you need. One thing you do need to do is check the date on the articles. For some of you, the date may be important. Old data is useless if there is new information. So if you're doing a psych paper and the article is from 2008, hello, too old. Is there more relevant information? The world is a-moving. We got to change with it. Aim for at least 10 sources. That's a good number. You should have more. Remember, if you're going to have a works cited section, the works need to be actually cited within the body of the paper. That's all for today. Look for extended essay number 2, the dreaded outline.